Aloha, Suns and Waters. I hope you all can hear me out here well. I felt spirit calling me to really just stay near the trees. I'm hearing return to your place of power. For me, my place of power is being out in nature, whether it's by the ocean, lakes, rivers, in the trees, listening to the birds, being around animals. And I feel like a lot of you are getting those calls as well. And I feel like right now, they really want you to listen. Yesterday, it was my son's second birthday yesterday, and I wanted to just dance around in this forest of eucalyptus trees. And I was like, okay, we'll go there when we get back. And it was raining when we got back. So I was like, oh, shoot, maybe next time. I was actually just thinking this in my head, like just watching the clouds on the way back. But then it created this beautiful rainbow. And it was one of the brightest rainbows I ever seen. Like, I was just so in awe by it that I couldn't even take a picture. Like, I was literally in awe. I was in prayer, in meditation, just really grateful for these gifts, for these messages, for this comfort that's being provided by the divines. And the rainbow ended up being right in front of us. Like, I could literally open my hands like this, and the end of the rainbow, I was catching the end of the rainbow. And they told me, you're that pot of gold. And that's what you are, collective. Some of you are knowing that you're that pot of gold. Some of you are knowing how close they are to you, how they've been protecting you throughout these years and guiding you. And like, I was just literally crying and just saying mahalo, not crying these tears of sorrow, but tears of gratitude, tears of joy. And I kept saying, oh my gosh, it's right here. It's right here. It's here. Like, I had to like be extra clear with myself. Like, it's right here. And I've been speaking a lot about holding the vibe, and that's why they're sending you these signs. They want you to hold the vibe that it's here. Not just within you, but physically, externally, outside of yourself. It's here. It's already there. And I feel like when you guys are like on that vibration, whatever it is for you, you're going to start to see it. I feel like a lot of you are already seeing it. But there's more. There's more to come, I'm seeing. And it was actually so crazy. I know it's going to be a story, guys. The night before I fell asleep, when I fell asleep, I was just focusing on happy thoughts, envisioning us being healthy, happy, successful, wealthy, peaceful, in balance. And I was envisioning our new home as well. Knowing that I'm worthy to live in a luxurious home, knowing that I'm worthy of living in a space that it feels like a constant vacation. And I should be in that mindset being in Hawaii, but we have a lot of things here that kind of get us off that track with what's going on here and what's been going on. But it's about holding that fucking vibe, knowing that you're on sacred land and you're worthy of all the good things that the universe has to offer, that will provide for you. So let's just tap in. Oh, but okay. So when I was envisioning these things, my smile was so huge. And I'm just smiling to myself here in my bed, okay? With my babies and my man in my bed, but I'm just like in my own world. And I'm smiling so hard that my cheekbones are like getting a fucking workout. And I could hear spirit telling me that there's going to be so much more moments like this, that you're going to be smiling so hard that your cheekbones are going to fucking hurt. And then the next day there's that rainbow and my cheekbones were so sore from smiling so hard. So it's like you're going to get a workout on these muscles that you barely use. Like, yeah, sure, we all smile, but like hard smiling, like smiling motherfucking hard, like you're gonna get a workout, maybe in your body as well, your mind, your heart, in spaces that haven't been used for a very long time. Like, I don't know when I use that cheekbone muscles. And like I said, of course I'm happy, but it's just like a different type of happy. It's a happy after the release of a lot of things. The release of a lot of things that have already served its purpose. So let's tap in and see what's going on. The High Priestess. It's that intuition. She knows what's coming. She knows it's there because it's something that was written by her. And I feel like Spirit has been telling you to be quiet a lot lately. Keep this to yourself. Like, I was just telling my boyfriend that, like, oftentimes I felt Spirit putting me in a fucking chokehold for saying too much. And I was also tapping into, I'm just going to say, I was tapping into energies like by these big people around the world that the government and the media uses to try and control the people. Like, I see them have in their back pocket, like the Pope or really important gurus that meditate on the light workers, on these light beings, the earth angels, and they meditate on them to try and keep them quiet, to try and block out their throat chakra. But Spirit said, say thank you, because we were trying to get you to shut the fuck up and you weren't shutting up. So Babylon them got these people in their own special room to try and keep you quiet, but it was like it backfired for them because you had to shut up in these times, because whatever was coming, it wasn't meant to be spoken with anyone. It was just personal between you and Spirit. So this could be for people around you, trying to keep you quiet, trying to keep you stuck, whatever it is, feeling as if you're stuck. You're not stuck. You're exactly where you're meant to be, because you would have moved differently. You would have did something that you shouldn't be fucking doing if it wasn't for these energies. So we thank them and we welcome them in. And then we also send them off in the ways of, okay, I got it from here. I'm listening. I hear you, Spirit. And I'm not going to turn away anymore from the calls. I'm going to continue to listen. What are we listening about? What do they want us to listen about besides shutting the fuck up? Listening about these feelings of making sure we're holding this vibe of feeling love, feeling content, feeling this happiness, that rainbow energy, remaining to feel hopeful. I'm even hearing drinking more water, eating the colors of the rainbow. You're listening because you're healing, because you're knowing that it's something that you have to do. I'm hearing somebody's preparing their body for pregnancy as well. That could have been why Spirit was calling you to be healthier, because it's a preparation, maybe not just for a baby to come through, but the preparation to have a clear mind and whatever project or idea is being birthed. Because it's going to come quicker than you expected. And that's why it's important to listen to the calls. You may not know why they're calling you to do something, but they know why. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. They know why. They know why. Because you're having to make this final decision to step into your life's purpose, to be sharp, to be on point, to be ready. to be strong enough. Look at that, the devil. To be strong enough to master these energies. To be strong enough to not give into temptation. To be strong enough to not give into this type of temptation. To focus on the worry, the lack. It was all for a reason. Look at that. And there's a goddess of swords. God of swords, goddess of swords, divine counterparts. You guys are both sharpening your sword, sharpening your mind, seeing things clearly. And I feel like somebody has to be in that energy as well, like just tapping into all the energies, the high priestess, the empress. Well, the empress is already that. But the goddess of swords, because there's going to have a moment where you have to be strong and brave. Because someone's stepping into the unknown. Someone may be leaving home or leaving their comfort zones. Because the world is your oyster right now and you're about to shine. And it's because your divine masculine energy is there holding that light as well. But in order to shine, we need to be well rested. We need to be healthy, body, mind, soul. Heavy Aries energy. And it's Aries season, so that's what's up. Let's end it though. Keeping those boundaries. It's that last stand energy. Somebody has to be strong enough, body, mind, soul, to make these moves that's coming. My God, look at that moves that's coming. And there's that fucking rainbow, 10 of Pentacles. Building your empire, signing that fucking business deal, a huge inheritance, stepping in, walking in, not stepping in anymore because you're there, walking in your life's purpose. Beautiful energy. I love you all. Hit that like button. Aloha.